when do we use containers or separators? So we basically use them always when we have a little bit more content that we want to group or separate from each other. So there is some very simple approaches to doing that. And so let's take a look at what we can do. So think of the usual situation of a flip chart and let's say a meeting or some kind of a presentation, and we are collecting content. So what can we do? We can just have a separator where we put in the title. We can also have a separator at the bottom to keep some basic information. And then we can further separate either by full lines or dotted lines. So these are some basic options. We can also have simple containers, which are basically just squares or frames where we put words and content in. We could also have maybe more elaborate containers that maybe have a title, and so we already know what the content of that container is, and they can have different shapes, and they can even have like simple icons or visuals so that people immediately see what it is about. So here, because the pen was a little bit too thick, the light bulb doesn't look that good, and but doesn't matter. We could also have different versions of that. Okay, so and then finally, we can also have a container that actually takes the form of an icon. So in that case here, the container would be the light bulb, and then we can have notes within that light bulb. So if your session is about idea development, then the container could even take the form of a light bulb. So overall, a couple of different approaches to separate, to use containers, and also to use icons or titles for those containers. So what we really want to reach with those different approaches is very often in workshops we end up, or also in business meetings, we end up, with a lot of information distributed all around the place without any orientation or also words that we can't read. And just by introducing some simple lines, some simple containers, we help to structure the content, and we help with the readability and with the understandability of that content. So what you can do in order to train that is to take your sketchbook page or also to take a flip chart page and simply use and develop a couple of different containers that you might use in the future. So take containers and take separators that you would also use yourself, and maybe take about around 10 to 15 minutes for this exercise.